Hey guys, today I'm working with a Whirlpool washer and electric dryer, and right now I've got it set up, pretty heavy jeans and towel load. We'll go ahead and get it going. You see there's tons of options on this guy here, and I've already gone through and done a 28-point inspection on the washer. The dryer gets a 22-point inspection, but everything electrical, mechanical, all the knobs, I mean everything that can be checked gets checked, and then several loads of laundry get run through it just to ensure everything's working perfectly. And I do this video so you can see, as if you were standing here yourself testing it out, that everything works perfect. You can see right now filling up with water, so we'll allow it to go ahead and fill all the way up. I'll show you that it agitates, then I'll show you that it drains the water out, and then show you that it's got a nice, fast, smooth spin cycle on it. So for the sake of time, we'll go ahead and pause and then come back as it's agitating and hit those points. Then we'll move the clothes over to the dryer and show you that the dryer works perfectly. Real quick here, you've got your load size. Now this controls how much water goes in. I've just got it set to large, but you can reset it and set it on whichever one you want. You've got the different water combinations here, so if we switch it to hot, it would only be bringing in the hot water. Of course it was on cold, warm cold. This actually uses a thermostat to control. So you can see it works on every function there. You got the cycle signal, so it can make a buzzing noise when it's done, and then extra rinse. You can also turn that on if you want. Tons of options on the timer as well. So, all right, we'll let it move through and we'll come back. And we will also, while it's filling up here, go ahead and show you that model number. There you go. So you can see which washer specifically that we're working with here today. Alright, and we are back. You can hear it agitating. I'll show you real quick. Stick the pinky in there. Nice strong agitation. Doing a real good job getting those clothes nice and clean. And you can see the lid switch works. Alright. Alright, going into the rinse cycle. You can hear it draining all that water out. Nice and fast. And I'm not going to lift up the lid because it'll interrupt the neutral cycle. So right now it's not spinning, it's just draining, but it will kick over and then do a spin on the rinse cycle. Then fill back up, rinse, and we'll be on the final spin cycle. And we'll come back for that final spin cycle now that you've seen everything up into it. That way you'll get to see it moving nice and fast. Alright, moving into that final spin cycle now. It's draining all the water out in neutral mode. I'll give it just a sec to finish up, and I'll come back when it's spinning at its fastest speed here. Alright, now it's getting up to speed here. And when I lift up the lid here in just a second, it is going to trigger that lid switch, hit the brakes and slow it down, but at least you'll be able to see that it's spinning nice and fast. You can see here that it's nice and stable, smooth operation. It's not bumping around or anything like that. All things you'd look for, like I said, if you were standing here testing it out yourself. And it should be at about its top speed. There you go. We'll let that finish up. We'll move on to the dryer. Alright, now I have got those clothes moved over to the dryer. You see the lights on. We'll go ahead and put this on time dry, heavy, high heat. That doesn't really matter. We'll just turn that off, and you've got signal off, signal on. Here you go. We're going to let it run for just a minute. So like I said, the dryer gets a 22-point inspection. Everything electrical, mechanical, it all gets checked. And that includes the heating element, all of the components to the heating element system. They all get checked, and everything has to measure out and measure correctly in order for anything to be listed up for sale. And then it gets thoroughly tested, put several loads through the dryer here and allow it to go through several heating cycles. And that's what I'm going to show you right now, is that it is heating properly. So right in between those two red dots, it's gonna take its temperature measurement. So I'll show you here. Open this up, shoot this right inside the heating element tube. You see plenty of heat coming out of there. So that tube can get up to 350, almost 400 degrees. The heating element is located right behind here. And so what happens is it heats the inside of your dryer up anywhere from about 95 up to 195. And that just depends on what you have this little guy right here set at. So you could go all the way down to no heat and have it run for really delicate items. You go extremely low heat, which would get you in that 95 degree area, all the way up to the 195, jeans, towels, that kind of thing. So there you go. As you can see and hear, nice smooth operation. Everything sounds great, and you know it heats perfectly. We'll go ahead and get these listed up for sale. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Last thing I'll show you here real fast, model number, serial number for this particular dryer. All right, thanks again. Have a great day.